Walking with the animator. Our more interesting animation, of course, is going to be the walking animation. To make this, you need to find the word idle in the animation window with the up and down arrow next to it. It's in the top left. Click that and then click create new clip. Call this one walking and make sure it is in animation folder again. So here we are making the animation walk. What we need to do is to add a condition under which our flowchart moves from idle into walking. To do this, right click idle and choose new transition. This will create an arrow that you can drag onto the walking state. Now your chart goes entry idle walking. Make sure the transition itself, the arrow is selected, and then find the little tab that re-adds parameter and switch to that. You will see a plus button next to name, and if you click that you will be able to choose from different types of variable. Remember, variables are containers that represent data like numbers and strings. We are creating a new uh, tool, short bool, that is short for boolean, a variable that can be either true or false, 1 or 0. Now code for animation. We need to do a little coding again now. So open up the player script and create a new animator reference which will call anim. Then we are going to add a little code in the update method that will check to see if either the left or right keys are being pressed and set walking bool appropriately. This is code for animation. Public class player mono behavior, then public rigid body 2D RB, public int move speed, public int jump power, public transform ground check, public float ground check radius, public layer mask what is ground, private bool on ground, private animator anim. Void start RB is equal to get component rigid body 2D, anim is equal to get component animator. So this comes under void start section. Now void fix update on ground is equal to physics 2D dot overlap circle ground check dot position ground check radius what is ground. Void update if input dot get key code dot left arrow rb dot velocity is equal to new vector 2 minus move speed comma rb dot velocity dot y anim dot set bool walking true. So it comes under void update section. Else if input dot get key code dot right arrow rb dot velocity is equal to new vector 2 move speed rb dot velocity dot y anim dot set bool walking true, else anim dot set bool walking false. If input dot get key code dot space and on ground rb dot velocity is equal to new vector 2 rb dot velocity dot x jump power. Notice we are using an else if statement. When this statement follows immediately after an if statement, it means that following code runs if previous statement is false and then following statement is true. We could alternatively do something similar with the line anim.setBool walking rb.velocity x 1 is equal to 0, meaning that walking variable will equal true if the statement that follows is true. If the velocity of player along x-axis is 0, however, this can leave Kevin jogging on spot while he slides towards pure momentum. With that done, return to Unity, select the transition that goes from idle to walking and find the heading that says conditions in the inspector. Click plus use the drop down menu to choose walking as the condition and to set a value to true. This essentially means that transition will occur as long as walking is true.